Now let's talk about how to solve some harder competition questions. Look at the figure below. The shaded area is 53 centimeters squared. What is the area of the square? The first thing we're going to want to do here is figure out what the relationship is between the shaded area and the non-shaded area. That way we'll be able to use the area of the shaded part to figure out the area of the rest, and we'll know the entire area of the square. Now, since they've already given us that this distance here is 3 centimeters and this distance here is 2 centimeters, we're actually just going to want to extend those lines out so that we can see what that looks like for the entire thing. So I extend this 3 centimeters out, and I'm going to extend this 2 centimeters right up. Alright, and we're going to continue right on so that we can see this middle rectangle, which is our rectangle, which is 2 centimeters by 3 centimeters. That's going to give us 6 centimeters squared for that middle rectangle. But now, what else have we formed here? We formed one rectangle over here. We have another one right here in the bottom corner. We have another one that extends this entire distance down to here and over and across. And we have a fourth one up in this top corner. So we have one rectangle in each corner of our square. And what we can actually tell when we're looking at this is that in each of these rectangles, half is shaded and half isn't. So if we look at this top corner, we see that half was shaded and the other half isn't. The other top corner, the same thing, half of it, it's a diagonal line right from corner to corner. The same thing with both of our bottom two rectangles. This means that if we take out our middle rectangle, which we already decided was 6 centimeters, we'll know that besides that, half of our area is shaded and half isn't. Now, since we already know that our shaded area is 53 centimeters squared, we can subtract that middle rectangle, which is 6 centimeters squared, and we're going to end up with 47 centimeters squared. Now, what does that mean? That 47 centimeters squared is this area of the shaded part, which I'm going to color in green here. We've already colored in these two. And this part here, it's all of the shaded part except for the middle rectangle, which we colored in blue. But what it also means is it's the same size as the unshaded part, which I'm now coloring in blue, on the outside. So if we wanted to know the area of the entire square, we would want to multiply this 47 centimeters by 2. So I'm going to multiply by 2 and find that that gives me 94 centimeters squared. And if this is 94 centimeters squared, and we took out this middle rectangle, we're going to want to add that middle rectangle back in. So I'm going to add 6 centimeters squared and find that the entire square is 100 centimeters squared. So the area of the square is 100 centimeters squared.